Hello there, welcome back. This is Rob. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 6 of producing a trance track start to finish. And yeah, I kind of cheated a little bit here. I worked out a little piano melody because it takes quite a while to do something like that. And then you're still not sure that you got it. So basically what I did is put together, kind of a melody that follows the chords. And so let me solo that for you here. All right, and then I have a variation of that that will probably be modified, that will play over maybe the last half or the last third of the drop, which is kind of a technique that I've used in the past. Throw a piano in to kind of build even more euphoria. So here we go. So that actually comes in on the offbeat. So it has a little bit more drive. So let's play it with the... needs a lot of mixing, I'm warning you here, but let me play it here. All right, now it cuts through pretty good right now, but it still needs a lot of work. I think that this mix is kind of struggling with the leads being a little bit too loud, but in the final balance, we'll get that all worked out. So let me show you the MIDI right here for this is what will be played in the breakdown, and we're going to get working on that right quick here. So here we go. You can see how there's a turnaround there where it kind of resolves and then feeds back into itself. So that's kind of important. I always do that. That's kind of, whoops, I had the loop on. Okay, so let me go through the chain of the this is one that I saved. It's called Vertigo Piano. I saved from one of my old channel strip settings from one of my old projects. In fact, you can go to, it's released, you can go to iTunes or Beatport, Spotify, and listen to it. It's called Vertigo, under Some College. That is my artist name, Some College. Or you can go to my SoundCloud, Some College, and it's right near the top, Vertigo. This is a channel strip setting. I'm using Alicia's keys right here, and it's being run through our big reverb. Let's see here, big reverb. Then I've got a compressor on here. I've got the Native Instruments VC76, which is a emulation of the 1176. The ratio is 20, and I can actually even put it up to all, but I think I backed this one off for whatever reason, but you can put it up to all, you may as well, which is all buttons in, which even gives you more ratio. That really squashes the sound so that it really cuts through, and you get a lot of sustain too. This is really a great compressor, I love it. And I've got a channel EQ here, EQ, just to kind of gently put some, gently shape the sound, and then to bring out, add a little color in spots. I have Slate Digital's virtual mix rack, and I've got quite a boost here at 1.5K. I'm going to back that off here in a second, but I actually This is this channel strip setting with this piano, with this compressor. This was a channel strip setting, a signal chain that was shared with me by a producer. And I'm going to give you a little hint, and I'm not going to say anything else, but you probably recognize this song. So if you recognize that song, that is where I got this signal chain. It's really similar to the signal chain in that song, except I believe different reverb. We're just using the reverb that's in this track, in this template of this track. So anyhow, cuts through there pretty good. Now we got to figure out how to put this all together. Another thing that I want to work on here is this bass. The bass line's bugging me. So I want to listen to this bass line. And let's kind of solo it here. And let's give her a listen. Now, that bass line has a lot of, it's a fifth, basically. If you were to play it, let me go down here to vertical piano and play a fifth. So that's basically what's being played. A minor. And so when that gets mixed in, it kind of adds some dissonance, and I don't want that. You know, with the whole, let me just solo that part here. And then we get over here to the side bass part. And if you add everything in, you can hear that that note. Okay, so I've done a little work here. If I go to this top bass and I check out the patch, you will see that it has a oscillator 2 detuned. You've got a kind of a sub, which is 2 octaves down, and you've got a detune, and it's what is supplying that that fifth. Now, I can automate that because it's okay at the beginning of the song when nothing else is playing. All right, so let's go in here, and I've got it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this all back here. And then I'm going to take my marquee tool. Let's go like this here. So that when I get to this section, when the other bass comes in, I'm going to turn this down. Then we're just going to drag this all the way out to here. Whoops. I'm going to drag this all the way out to here, and then probably further. So now let's listen to the change that happens here. Now you can hear the change. And another thing that I want to do here is EQ this a little bit. here. Let's take the side bass, 4 here. And I've got a little bit of it already. And I'm just going to sweep here. Okay, there seems to be a little bit of resonance there. Let's see if that kind of... Okay, so that kind of got rid of that kind of droning resonant sound in the bass. To my ears it did, and it sounds better. So let's... Okay, and then another little bit of housekeeping here. The open hat. You know I've been complaining about that thing, so. Open hat. What is it about, whoops, what is it about this open hat that I don't like? Well, let's find out. Actually, I realized that I have been switching back and forth between open hats here on you. Let's go here. Let's turn this off. Back here. And so we're all selected. Originally, we had this one down here. So I had forgotten that I was playing around with it in last episode. I was complaining about that open hat. I didn't like it, but that's because I picked a new one. Let's see how the original one from the previous 3 episodes. See how that sounds when it comes in. Those are muted right there. Here we go. Okay, so I'm not getting enough reverb. So let's, what did I have it on here? Okay. For my tastes. Okay, so that sounds kind of off in the background like it should be, in my opinion, when it comes in. Let's try it. Listen to it one more time. Okay, So I can live with that. It's a little loud. Let me take it down a half a dB here. Okay. A little bit loud. Right there. I'm not even going to listen to it, although I should. Okay. Closed hats. This intro section here has an annoying little, if you listen. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, I think I can live with it. Okay, what was that? I think I can live with that here. All right. And then I'll try something here on the open hat. I just remembered. Okay, wow. Okay, we're going to come back to that open hat, and I'm going to do one more thing. I don't think we have time in this video. It's a minor little adjustment. I've changed my mind on the leads here as far as what I was saying about the filtering. So yes, I'm going to do some filtering. I'm not going to have them come in at 5K like this. I'm going to have them come in somewhere around there, which means I'm going to have to turn this back up a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm doing here? Before, I thought that I could just bring them in quiet with the filter opened and build. And so I was doing that with volume, but now I'm going to do it with actually cutting it off with a filter and then opening it up over time. So let's listen to that now. Okay, that's still pretty fizzy. Let's take it down here. Actually, that sounds pretty good right there. Then we're gonna have it not build quite as much, build up to about 2, and then it's gonna build faster. Okay. Whoa! Okay, so we need to go in here with, again, Automation Curve tool. All right, everything's got to be exponential, I guess. Sound good. Okay, definitely happy with that. All right. Then we need to go up here and take this kick, slap on a channel EQ. Well, all right. All right, so I toggle touch and read on my, I've got a special key command. Okay, so. And a lot of you out there were probably wondering, well, how come he's not filtering that kick down? He's got to filter that kick down. Well, here I go. Okay. Oh, I've got to put a gain on here. Gain. Okay. Take that down a little bit. Okay, now let's see what we got. All right. You always have to have, you always want to have one last hit. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, when you get into the next section of the song. See? One last hit at the first beat of the next measure, and then no more. And then these I'm going to come back to later. This is not going to work. What I decided to do last time was have 4 bars of just duh. I'm going to have 2 bars, okay, not 4. So let's get rid of this and all this out of the way. And well, let me see here. Need to do a little research on my key command for this. Oops. Okay. All right. Oh, what happened there? Move this up. See how that sounds. And I do definitely want to open automation because there's going to be some adjustments that need to be made. Okay. Okay. Thought I turned that off. Damn it. So I'm going to move all this over to okay. All right, so there's the alleged breakdown right there. Gotta get with the program here. Just all that copying just makes so many nodes. Okay. Wow. Just can't ever get rid of them. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, so let's go with it here. Ah. Am I going mad? I'm thinking, no, I just don't always realize what's going on. Yes, we do have a filter on here. I was wondering why I was getting a dip in the volume, and I finally realized it. So here we go. And of course I can't have that channel selected or my computer will spit at me, so. Whoa. All right. Hope you're following with me. I'm just getting everything lined up here. Okay. Start from here. Okay, so that's gonna work. I can tell you right now that's gonna work. It does need quite a bit more finesse to it, but there's one thing that I am remembering right now that I want to do, and that is these leads. Okay, don't want to turn them down that much. Not quite that much, because I need them for this idea. All right. All right, I'm going to put a delay on here, and I'm going to go to my favorite delay, and that is Waves H delay. Okay, where is it? There it is. Stereo, definitely. Okay. Then I'm going to, I've got it on a send, so we should be 100% wet, and we are. And I'm going to go to, what is that, bus 13. I got to go up here to main. Oh, okay. I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. All right. Oh, boy, I hate doing this kind of stuff. Wow. All right. All right. That's the delay. Okay. See how that... Okay, I'm going to have to go like this, which is fine. All right. Let's see how we... See what I'm doing? All right. All right, so I don't think that's going to make any difference. Got that feedback turned up, so it's just going to keep on going. So it's going to help keep time. Okay. All right. All right, so let's see where we're at now. Okay, so what is going on here? Okay. Take that down. That is okay. That's just got to get quieter. Not that much. Okay. And then we're going to go to this send, and we're going to go pre-fader. That makes probably going to make it loud as hell. Okay. Take that down. That's just quite a bit of a peak there. And these are kind of loud. And aha. Yeah, they got to come down more. Okay. Ah. It's funny how you have something in your mind, but you, well, me anyways, keep saying yeah. But I forget about it. Okay, baseline. Automation. Simplon. Filter 1. Frequency. It's got to come down too, because we're getting that nasty click. Yeah, that's way up there. Okay, let's take this way down to where it matches the drone. Okay. All right. Okay, there's a remedy for that. I think you probably see what the problem is. Can I even glue those together? Nope. Okay, so that little gap that you were hearing just took care of that. Right there. So there wasn't this boom, you know. Okay, so I think we're getting a little bit long here. So believe it or not, this is kind of a drawn out process, but believe it or not, we made a lot of progress here on this track. I'm just going to play it in the background here. Deciding all of these little transitions that go on is really important, and it kind of shapes the track. Now this breakdown is probably going to be expanded. There's going to be a build in there too, but I don't want it to be too long. I have a tendency to have breakdowns that are too long. Then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 at least 8-bar loops of the drop, then an outro. So right now we're at 3 minutes right there. Now, obviously, that's pretty rough. That's all going to build in. It's not just going to be in your face like that. Oh, somehow, oh boy. Okay, so. All right, can I even turn this back up? That is interesting. How did I do that? Oh, I'll be darned. I replaced that bus. Okay. All right. How stupid. Not exactly stupid, but sometimes I do things I don't realize I'm doing them. Okay. All right, so we're going to get out of here, and we'll just fade out to the track playing. And thank you very much for watching. And hit that like button if you liked this video, and hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified for the next one. And here we go. Just play it out here.